Welcome to Serenity Productions.
Thanks. Is that all them Morgana asked us to look into? Okay. I'm surprised you were able to find the rest of them. You asked someone? Like, ask or threatened? Sorry, that was a low joke. You'd think no one here ever saw a Wendigo before. Don't joke like that. They might actually think you're being serious. Actually, is it really shocking that they have here something that's apparently scarier than you? Remember that hybrid that Eris was looking after? I think we ran into them once. Yeah, the big one. Apparently they just got a new handler and they're now living in a secluded part of the Institute. I don't know. Guess the council's ruling is out of sight, out of mind on that one for the time being. Handler, though, is supposed to be a stubborn thing that gets shit done. So that whole out of sight thing might be accomplished, but certainly not out of mind. I might not be Penn, but with how much we're in and out of these doors, can't help but hear things. These folks here are sure professional gossips. Anyway, we should really get into it. The sooner we find out some information, the sooner we can bring it back to Morgana, and maybe she can make some sense out of it. Hey, I'm not too happy about having to do book work, but Eris could only get us access to the research center. Trust me, she could get the little Wicca in here. I've been making her do it in a heartbeat. What? Ignore them. Welcome to the pen. They aren't perfect. They're gonna have their issues with certain species. Like I said, ignore them and focus on what we're here to do. Oh, now what? Have I ever run into what before? Shut it! There is one gossip we don't need spreading around like wildfire around this place. I'm guessing you mean before our little adventure last week. No. The worst thing that ever ran into was you. But every ethereal bound knows about them. And knows to run in the fucking opposite direction. Hold on. Morgana gave me a silencing charm so we could have privacy here so people can't hear what we're saying. Put this one on and it's basically like we're talking on our own radio channel. Alright, can you hear me? Good. I already told you where they came from and what they can do. But the real problem is that no one knows how to kill them. It's not that simple. Ever seen that movie... What was it? Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Yeah. Alright, it's like that. You could kill the body they're in, and it's hard to do that anyway. Whatever body they're in is supercharged. They become stronger, more powerful, and that's the energy of Hellion running through them. The Wraith is the power source. The body is the machine. You can destroy the machine, but the power source? That'll just jump into the next available body around, and that could be more dangerous. Imagine a Wraith in your body being what you are. You get it now? You can kill them, but then you have a Wraith looking for a new body, and the last thing I need is them getting their hands on you. Soulless are different. Your soul gets fractured. A soul goes to Harmonia when the body gives out. If a soul is so fractured that you can't tell who or what it was or who it belonged to, Hellion for them. And that's where you get soulless. First stage, a person with an extremely fractured soul. Second stage, pieces of a soul that float around in Hellion until they make a new soul. It can do the same thing as a Wraith, but not nearly as powerful. So we are trying to do the impossible. Morgana is trying to figure out how to kill Wraith. Permanently. If it was done before, the knowledge was lost long ago when the gate was put under massive lockdown and the Hellhounds were put in charge of it. But Ghosty seems to hold a key on them. I just wish I knew what it was. Unfortunately, we don't really have their body to examine it. Could be that their soul was just that strong, or maybe it was something on their body, or a combination of both. Damn, you're inquisitive today. I'm not sure. The Wraiths are rare, or supposed to be. But this many coming out of the gates at once, and no one notices it? Something is going on. I'm not sure what would make them come out like this. But I don't blame them for wanting out. Hellion is rumored to be a black nothing. An abyss. No light. No anything. Could you imagine being born in a place like that? Just floating around in it forever? Never knowing anything else? And then these parts of soul come into your home and you can glimpse a whole world outside your reach. Oh, trust me, I don't want them coming over. But I can't blame them fully for trying so hard. Sorry. I didn't realize I was shivering. Everyone hears rumors of them, but to actually see them up close like that, being so helpless, I think I remembered what it was like to be human. Something I haven't felt since I first met you. I'll be okay. And the sooner we find this holy grail, as it were, I'll be a lot happier. So let's get back to it.